Hello team, we had an update and I haven't talked about it yet, so we're going to talk about it. On September 5th, which was a little bit ago, we got a update which is 0.9.3. Great. We got Ramsgate Reog, reorganized Ramsgate to improve city flow. Most notably, Janek Zai has moved closer to Vils, Mora, and Arkin. I don't know who Arkin is. Is he the lantern guy? All your gear needs one gear place. Improved crafting UI. Made number of improvements to the thing, including a at a glance view of cell types and item levels. Take a closer look in this blog. Let's see. Arrivals. This Thursday will be okay. For the love of loadouts, have you ever gone into a hunt with the wrong set of cells? Blaze, grenade, transmog, loadout slots. Yay. Crafting gets clearer. Cell type slots. Thank goodness. Let's see. Upgrading a piece of gear should be a challenge, but not because you can't figure out what you need with this update, which you always knew what you needed. It was down there. We've spelled out the exact ingredients for each first-time craft and subsequent upgrade, as well as where you get them. That's kind of nice as to where you get them. You may also notice two highly requested additions to the gear list, item levels and cell slots. Ah, it's on the left. Nice. I did notice this the other day when I was playing, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. I just saw the plus numbers. So that's cool. Shows you the cell types and slots. That's great because the only way that you would know that is if you went on Dauntless Builder and looked, or you made the weapon. Alright. You've matched theirs with the hunger. You've felt the heat of Molten Edict. Now witness the power of the Twin Sun Repeaters. Yep. So, I don't agree with this at all. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. So, instead of being able to earn them from just fighting a behemoth and getting a random drop, you now buy them. And the only way to buy them is if you're good enough to do trials. Now, it is not the real hard trials, but the normal trials is definitely harder than Heroic Plus. And 1,000 steel marks? That's at least 4 weeks. You're capped at 300 marks a week, right? So 3 weeks, even if you get an under 3-minute hunt every week, you still have to wait 4 weeks. Like, that's rough just to buy exotic repeaters. Now they're doing this whole like arms dealer, some people farming exotic blueprints isn't everyone's cup of tea. No, it's not. But you know what is people's cup of tea? Buying things with things that they can already have and don't need to do the most end game activity to get a weapon that actually kind of looks fun. It throws bombs that cling to your target and detonate whenever you want to. That's cool. And yes, I can do trials and do this and get this, but like a lot of people can't. And you are locking now a really cool item behind this content. And yes, there should be like a reward for being able to do end game content. That in the past has just been cosmetics. And don't even get me started on the armor for Trials, because when Trials came out, they showed a silver set of armor, which we can not get. It's still not in the shop. And a gold set of armor, which is still not in the shop. Where's the armor? Where is it? You have it made. We've seen it. We have seen it with our eyes. Where is it and why isn't it in the shop? Okay. Sorry. Where's Zai? He's over by the gunsmith. Great. Cool. Sorry about that little little tirade. The Lucky Break display improvements added more information to the store interface. Slayers will now see additional details when previewing an item for purchase. Example, type of item, associated weapon. That's nice because in Lady Luck's shop, for example, there are weapon mods, and some of them aren't very, like one was for a magazine. And I thought it was for the repeaters. Turns out it was for the hammer. You know, like it didn't say like hammer mod when it first started. But more cells, more mods. Added a new sword mod, chain blades mod, and 2 new cells to the Lady Break. Check them out on your next visit. So there's more things that you need to spend steel marks on, or whatever they're called. Broadside Lantern. Call in a blast from a Corsair cannon with the new Broadside Lantern, available from Lady Luck, which is Lady Break. Lady Luck. I'm going to call her Lady Luck. Again, more steel marks. New exotic. Twin Suns, we talked about this already. Saved loadouts. Cool. I think how they were describing it, they're expecting people to make every single loadout into an actual loadout, where really that really doesn't make sense. Like most of the builds that I use, you can drag and drop many different weapons into your armor kit that you're running with very little change. Now, what I will end up doing is making like an Iceborne armor loadout and a Molten armor loadout and maybe a shield tanky savey people loadout, that kind of thing. But I'm not going to make loadouts for weapons. That's crazy. And you only get 5 loadout slots when you're a Slayer Master like 50 in your Slayer Mastery. And then you can buy more. Thank goodness you can buy more. Can you tell that I'm a little annoyed? Stacking cells. Cells of the same type will now stack in the cell list. This should cut down on scrolling and make it easier to see just how many Aetherborn cells you've managed to procure. Yep. And cells that are in something won't show up. That's cool. Transmog stones. We've changed the way that transmog stones work. Instead of spending a stone every time you want to use a crafted appearance, you can now unlock that look forever by spending 1 stone 1 time. I have talked about this before, and that's exactly what I said it should be. It is ridiculous that it was every single time you wanted to change the transmog of something, it cost a stone. I was like, just let us unlock it, and then we can use it whenever we want. That's the way to go, and thank goodness they've seen it. So I'm happy about that. Good. Tavern time. The invisible velvet rope that has been cut. Slayers can now step into Ramsgate's Tavern to relax and unwind after an especially challenging hunt. Dope. I know January and on will be excited about that. Quality of life. Increased drop rate on all exotic materials. Claw gems and fury tails are 100% if the break criteria is met. I've never had a problem getting the under 2 minute thingies. Fix the bug where getting the within 2 minute breaks would not allow Slayers the full time from combat start. That doesn't make sense. Fix the bug, critical hit didn't show up correctly. Fix the bug, text would not animate correctly. Fix the bug where damaged text. Okay, this is... Fix the bug where Embermane could stop responding if a Slayer stood in certain areas of the Trials arena. Nap time is over. Reduced Embermane's hitbox. Oh, because Embermane was a Trials behemoth, so now they have to fix it. Fix the bug where Slayers could get into a temporary bad state when using the Koshai Lantern ability during a trajectory warp, riding an ether jet. Okay. The Frostfall's Bell's transmog will no longer clip through player's cheek. That's nice. Ooh! Dope. They fixed the Radiant Shield sound thingy that I complained about in a bunch of my videos. Cool. If a player with Fortress perk takes damage that does not break Fortress's shield, then avoids further damage for at least 10 seconds after, their shield will regenerate. Was that not a thing before? Interesting. Fix the bug where Skarn's repositioning pivot might not work. I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Account names. Visiting the middleman, Slayers can now interact with cells for sale and complete a cell purchase without having to wait for their cook slot to load. Okay. Fortress and Predator and other buffs that have visible passive visual effects no longer play during the arrival scene. Oh, that was kind of cool. I liked that. Fix the bug where you could get stuck in a certain state and otherwise accidentally hold ability despite holding the button down. Chain blades, blade spin, war pike, piercing flurries. Okay. Fix the bug where patrol quests, K, were not showing up on the screen, leading some players to think that they were stuck in progress. Okay. Players can now use Volmir's Radiant Shield pickup to cut a path through the Galaxy Spiral. This fix also improves the teleport to reduce bad feeling hits. As part of this change, when Volmir is staggered, it will now clear any... Thank God! That's a great change. Improved performance. Dope. Fix the bug where the chat window would get stuck closed. Okay. Polish Shroud's umbral thingies. Spookiness increased by 66%. Fix the bug that caused certain weapons to show up in emotes. That was kind of cool. Armor clipping. Weapons could float. Yep. Fix the bug. Yep. Known issues. Slayers are unable to reach Behemoth Mastery rank 50. Even though people have already gotten there. So what changed? Previewing repeaters in certain screens, Hunt Pastora will not display their active parts. Only default parts will be visible. Okay. Players notice revive message flicker when all players are downed. Cool. So there's some good things, there's some bad things. I'm definitely going to pick up the lantern because I really like lanterns. Probably not going to pick up the new exotic just because I'm salty in how they're getting it. I didn't finish what I was talking about with that. For those of you who have played Destiny and Destiny 2, there is a guy who shows up, Xur, X-U-R. People thought he was called Xur. Turns out it's Xur. Anyway, he brings exotic stuff, and you pay for it with legendary marks. Used to be a special currency, and then they were like, whoa, you guys have like 30 currencies. That's silly. And we were like, yeah. They were strange coins. That's what they were. And so they changed it to use a currency that you already had, and were already able to get that currency by doing stuff that you were doing. Cool. This 1,000 steel marks is dumb. Flat out. Dumb. I don't like it. You shouldn't like it. You should complain about it. Because I'm going to complain about it. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, but let me know in the comments why. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. If you want to see more of me, you can head over to twitch.tv/ShockerCT422. Give me a follow over there, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!